wanted for murder, and she's on the run, and she may be right here in Metro Atlanta. Police say Estefania Roman Aguilar killed her 5-month-old baby. Good evening and welcome. I'm Tom Haynes.
And I'm Deidre Dukes. The little girl died in Brookhaven in September of 2016. Once detectives started investigating, they uncovered evidence that made them suspicious, and they issued an arrest warrant for her 2 months later.
But as Fox 5's Portia Bruner explains now, the U.S. Marshals Service has stepped up their search for this mother. Portia?
Yeah, authorities say they have spoken to lots of family members over the last year, trying to get a sense of exactly what happened at this apartment complex back in September 2016. But the leads have just gone dry in terms of tracking down this 19-year-old mother. Now, I spoke to Special Deputy Jeff Stevens with the U.S. Marshals Service just a short time ago, and he says he is really concerned that 19-year-old Estefania Roman Aguilar could be quietly living in a community here in Georgia, Florida, or even the Carolinas, where people just don't know that police have evidence she intentionally suffocated her 5-month-old baby girl in September of 2016. Now, Stevens says that's why marshals and Brookhaven police are trying to get her photo back out in the public spotlight and on social media through Crime Stoppers. The marshals say it's possible she could even be caring for babies and young children. And based on what she allegedly did to her own child, they say it's important to get her back in custody. Now, Brookhaven police were called to the Epic Gardens apartments on Buford Highway back in 2016 after someone reported the baby not breathing. The baby died at the hospital 2 months later. The authorities took out warrants for the mother's arrest, but they say she's been on the run ever since and could be hiding with her father, 40-year-old Jose Gomez. Here's what police are saying about the baby's murder.
There were no immediate signs of foul play on scene with the baby or at the hospital, which isn't uncommon. It initially felt like it could have been a SIDS death for this child. Suspicious circumstances began to arise. As detectives dug into those suspicious circumstances, they were able to uncover evidence that has led to a murder warrant being issued for the mother.
Again, the 19-year-old, police really want to find her. U.S. Marshals say they're really trying to put a little bit more heat on the community and the loved ones who may be harboring her, particularly her father. It's important to note they do not believe that her father had anything to do with the baby's death, but they're really concerned that this young woman, just 19 years old at this point, could be living in a community and taking care of other children, and they say that's just not something that should be happening.